Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the Infinity Vision platform. Right now I'll be doing one such question that came in your JMIN examination. This question came on 26th August 2021 in shift 1. So let us see this question first. Question says a solid metal sphere of radius capital R having charge Q is enclosed inside the concentric spherical shell of inner radius A and outer radius B. Okay, so this is the setup has been given to you. Let this be the sphere. Okay. So this is a sphere, conducting sphere which is given to you, whose radius is R. Its radius is capital R. Okay, and an outer shell is having a radius of inner radius of A and outer radius of B. So this setup has been given to you. Just a minute. This is the setup which has been given to you. Okay, now the approximate variation of electric field as a function of distance r from the center O is, and again it has been given a charge of Q because this solid sphere, metallic sphere is conducting, so it has been given a charge of Q, and this charge must be accumulated at its surface. So all the charge would be accumulated on its surface. Okay, now you have to find out the relationship of electric field versus distance from the center. Okay, so this is the center. This is the center from where you have to find out the distance, and you have to keep going away. You need to keep going away and find out what is the relationship of electric field with respect to the distance from the center. Okay, so this question can be visualized in two ways. If we already know that the central part of the solid sphere is conducting, so the whole charge would be distributed at its surface. Okay, for this outermost shell, if it is conducting, then the scenario would be different, and if it is non-conducting, then the scenario would be different. Okay, first of all I'll be considering if it is non-conducting. Okay, so if it is non-conducting, so it does not take part in it won't take part in electric field development. So if I'll move away from the center and I'll draw the electric field versus this R graph, so you'll see that if you are at this particular point, if you are inside this shell, all the charge has been distributed at its surface. So the charge inside the charge inside any metallic body is always the electric field inside any metallic body is always 0. Okay, so till you are at a radius R, the electric field is 0. Okay, now once you are away from the R, so now you are at this particular position. Now you have to move from this capital R to small a. If you are in this much if you are in this region, the electric field would be because of this spherical shell only. Okay, so and it is given by a relationship, this electric field must be equal to kq by r square. R is the distance from the center. Okay, so it is given by the relationship just like this, so it will keep on decreasing, so it would go like this. So this would be the value of electric field. As you move away, so it will keep on decreasing. Okay, so it would be like this, and till the point it will go to the point A. Okay, from now A onwards, again if it is non-conducting, it wouldn't take part in it. So again for entire region, this would be the value that this would be the graph you should get. So the expression for the electric field with respect to this distance would be this only. Okay, so the first graph, this second graph that you can get, this graph can only be possible if this outermost shell is non-conducting. Okay, what if it is non-conducting? So for conducting sphere, if it is conducting, so if this sphere is also conducting, so what will happen if Q charge has been accumulated at its surface of the innermost spherical metallic sphere, so minus Q charge would be accumulated at the lowest end, and plus Q charge must be accumulated at its outermost surface of the shell. Okay, so again the entire charge would be 0 for outermost shell. So this much of charge distribution you can expect. Okay, again if you are moving from if you are moving inside this metallic sphere, again electric field would be 0. So this expression is also clear. So this has to be, this graph has to be like just like this. Okay, now if you are moving from this distance R to A, if you are moving from R to A, the electric field would again vary with this much of relation kq by r square. So till the point it would also be just like this. So the graph would also be just like this only. Okay, now if you are moving from A to B, so now what will happen? Again, since it is a conducting metallic sphere, conducting shell now, so the inside, so the electric field inside a metal is always 0. So again it would be 0 till if you are moving from A to B. So this expression would be just like this. This was electric field, this was it, and this is B. Okay, so till the point it is 0. So this is the value of, this should be the graph, because from A to B the electric field should be 0 because you are inside the shell and which is metallic or conducting. So here it is 0. Now if you are moving away from it, again the net charge distribution of this entire would be Q only, because it does not have, the shell does not have any charge of its own. So again the electric field would vary like this only if you are moving away from it. From here onwards, this electric field again it would be equivalent to kq by r square. Okay, so again it would vary like this. So it will go like this. Okay, so if it is conducting, so the first option that we are getting is the correct option that you should get. Okay, for non-conducting this should be the answer, and for the conducting this should be the answer. But in your examination it wasn't mentioned that whether it is conducting or non-conducting shell. So it's up to you. So which option you have to choose. Okay, in most of the time conducting metallic sphere is always given to you, so you can choose the first option from out of the 4 options. Okay, I hope this question is also clear to you. Thank you.